of Baruch Epstein says in Parashat Bechukotai, chapter 26, verse 17, says different levels of punishment, Hashem Yerachem, that Hashem tells us if we don't listen to Him, what we get. And one of the punishments, unfortunately, is probably something we've all dealt with or still dealing with. Stress. But not normal stress. Stress where we feel like we're like under attack. It says, and I will turn my attention against you. You will be struck down before your enemies. Those who hate you will subjugate to you. You will flee with no one pursuing you. Did you ever meet these people? Or were one of these people? We felt like everyone's against you. You're in an office and everyone hates you. No one actually told you they hate you, but you feel like they hate you. Or you're in a neighborhood. No one ever said anything to you, but you feel like you're not welcome. And not only you're not welcome, but everyone wants you to fail. Everyone's rooting against you. Maybe there's a conspiracy after you. I remember when I was on Wall Street through the last years that I was on there, I was convinced, I'm telling you from my own experience, I was convinced there was some type of behind-the-scenes black ball against me. How could it be that everything that I was doing was going wrong all of a sudden? For years it went right. How all of a sudden it's going wrong? For years, everything's right. All of a sudden, everything's wrong. All of a sudden, everyone's disappearing. All the contacts, just craziness. I was convinced. Only thing is, I was right. It just wasn't coming from Wall Street. So Hashem Yitbarach says, you will flee, but no one is pursuing you. Meaning you're running away. And usually if you run away, it's because somebody's chasing you. He says, no, but no one's actually chasing you. You're running away from nothing. You're running away from your own mind. You think that someone's chasing you. No one's chasing you. What's causing this? What's causing this feeling? All the sins you made. All the demons you created. All the problems you created for yourself, that's what's chasing you. Now, in Kohelet, Ecclesiastes, it says, V'elokim yivakesh et hanirdaf. Hashem helps the person that's chased. If someone is chased, if someone is the victim, Hashem helps them. Hashem helps the underdog. Someone is chased by people, Hashem helps them. So Baruch Epstein says, what's the chidush? In Parashat Bechukotai it says the opposite of what Ecclesiastes say. Ecclesiastes says, if you're being chased, Hashem will help you. Parashat Bechukotai says, no one's chasing you, but you're running away. So why isn't Hashem helping you? So Baruch Epstein says, the real punishment is that Hashem makes you feel alone. The real punishment is that, yes, no one is chasing you, but you feel like you're the victim, you feel like something is wrong, because your neshama realizes that Hashem is hiding from you. Hashem makes you feel alone. Hashem makes you feel like there's nothing to live for, there's nothing to do. Why? Your fault. You made some sins. So now, a lot of these people that we're upset about, that are Mechalel Shabbat, that are still Christian, that are doing all these different things, and we want to rebuke them, you have to understand that they have this feeling. They have this feeling of emptiness, they have this feeling of being a victim, they have this feeling that everyone's against them, many times. Because Hashem is not with them, many times. So if you go at them and attack them and call them Reshaim and rebuke them out of anger instead of out of love, all you're doing is confirming their belief. If you're going at them and yelling at them and screaming at them out of anger, not because you love them, not you're passionate and you love them and I love you and I really want you the best for you, and listen, I know I'm passionate, I know my voice is loud a little time, but I love you. But listen, you should keep Shabbat. But listen, you should put clothes on. Hey, I bought you an outfit. Like something. Like you're doing it out, you're showing them your love, not just words and not, you're showing them your love and you're passionate, that's fine. But if you're just full of hate, animosity, and you just think that they should die because they're going against Hashem, it's not because of Hashem, it's because of you. It's because of your pride. And all you're doing is you're confirming their fears. You're confirming their stresses. They are scared to death because they feel like God left. They're not going to tell you that. They're going to tell you J.C. Penney's here. They're going to tell you they're whatever. All this nonsense it's nonsense. They're all empty. They're empty. They pretend to be happy, but they commit suicide a week later. Sometimes they're religious Jews. Sometimes they're religious Christians. Sometimes they're Noahides. Sometimes they're secular people. Sometimes they're your friends. Sometimes they're your family. Sometimes they're your spouse. They're all walks of life. Shmuel HaKatan says, you have to stand for the truth, but there's a way to do it. Yeah, there's a way to do it. If you're going to be one of these horrendous people that's very easy to hate because you're always the person that says, oh, I told you so, you're not only not doing a mitzvah, you're making a sin. You're distancing them away from Hashem.